If you divide all the skills into two groups, it's either a component skill or it's a batch skill. A component skill is your ability to do an individual sort of isolated thing. Drawing portraits, understanding foundational perspective. These are all component skills. Once you get over to design, right along here, this is where you start having batch skills. You get all those individual component skills and you've got to put them together. So now we've got to do design and anatomy and posing and shading and color theory. And if you can put them together consistently, then you're good. Move on. If you can then add in composition, scene lighting, environment design, good. Check it off. Move on. Now can you do it with more people? Now can you do multiple figures and do it and balancing all these things again multiple times in the same scene? Okay, you move on. If the problem is the process, saying, I just need to do scenes more because my problem is posing scenes. Posing scenes isn't the problem. It's the individual components of the scene that are the weak points at this point. You don't get better at the component skills by practicing the batch skill over and over.
If you are having problems drawing your people correctly or doing the portraits, whatever aspect of the character, you're not going to get better at those things by doing scenes over and over, because you'll spend 4 weeks or whatever on a scene and you'll have one character. But if you spend those 4 weeks just doing portraits and characters, like which one of those is going to make you better at characters? When you have an issue in a component skill, it makes a lot more sense to just practice that skill until you overcome some of those problems and then go back to doing, okay, now I'm going to try to make another illustration again now that my characters are better. And that's how you progressively level up.